Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking again about red light therapy and melasma. I put a video out stating that LED light therapy wasn't good for people with darker pigmented skin tones. I came to this conclusion from many dermatologists across the world, some suggesting that it was good for darker pigmented skin tones, others suggesting it wasn't good for darker skin tones. There was so much conflicting evidence. When I purchased the Dermal Glow, I asked the people I was purchasing from if it is okay to use it with a darker pigmented skin tone. The answer was yes. If you use the near infrared setting, which is the third one, the cell rejuvenation setting, and if you are using melanin inhibitors. The melanin inhibitors I'm talking about, the most popular one by far is hydroquinone, but you do need a prescription for that, and there is a reason that you need a prescription is because, over in South Africa, lots of people were purchasing hydroquinone and they were using it all the time on their skin. So multiple times a week over a long duration of months, which led to skin discoloration. So the skin actually turned blue. Also, what this led to was cancer-causing properties. So it can cause skin cancer if you are overusing this product. I can't speak for the other active ingredients on the market, such as niacinamide, kojic acid, azelaic acid, to name a few. I've spoken about most of them on my last video, so I can't speak for those as of yet. However, I've done a bit further research into hydroquinone because it is so popular, and it's something you have to be really careful of, especially if you are wanting to avoid skin cancer. What I am doing with my husband now, with this next video that I'll be posting up, is I am going to use the Dermal on his face, the Dermal Glow. This is because I'm not going to overuse the product on his face. I'm going to use it twice a week, and I'm going to use one setting on his face, and that is the near infrared cell rejuvenation setting. I'm going to follow this up with using bakuchio oil and barberry fig seed oil because these are anti-aging, and bakuchio oil is also found to be an inhibitor of melasma and a preventative. So it works as one. Why the near infrared light is safe if you're going to use an LED device is because the wavelengths go further into the skin, so they go past the epidermis, which is how the pigment works, and I've explained this in my last video. It is driven up because those dead skin cells are rejuvenated. So while the skin cells are rejuvenated, it also activates the pigmentation. If you're using inhibitors on your skin to stop the melanin production, and you're using the infrared setting, which goes right deeply into the layers, if you're using a near infrared light, a small amount, so you're using it twice a week, which is what we're going to do to start off with, then I don't see it as an issue if you're using melanin inhibitors for the rest of the time. So you're using them morning and night, 7 days a week. That's more than what you're using the infrared light. I trust bakuchio oil, and I know that the science backs it, so I am all in for it. I think there are a lot of devices out on the market that you can get from some fairly sketchy websites that will steer you astray. So they don't use FDA cleared medical devices. Their devices heat up in the hand, mine doesn't, and that's where you've got to be mindful of what you're purchasing. I hope this video has provided some clarity for you guys. I'm learning just as well as you are. I know that this stuff is quite new out on the market as of 5 years with at-home devices. I know that LED devices in general, red light therapy, has been out for a very long time, 30 years or so, in hospitals. However, we're just learning. I will be documenting the journey as we go along. If you want to keep following along with me, hit the subscribe button below. I'd love to chat with you guys about your thoughts on what we're doing, and I'll see you later.